Dynamax Kabuto, a very easy, because it's the lowest difficulty, Dynamax Pokemon to take down. Literally one charge move kills it, literally. Here we go. First shiny check, and so easy that you can bring in other Gigantamax Pokemon and Dynamax Pokemon and just leave them behind for the rewards, so you might as well. First shiny check, not a shiny. Might as well pineapple it while we're at it, and that is a lot closer than I expected, so hopefully we do get it here. Nice. IV's trash, but how useful is this thing, and do you need one for the upcoming Gigantamax Butterfree? Because normally when they give us access to new Dynamax Pokemon, oftentimes it's because it is a good counter to the upcoming G-Max battle. Well, unfortunately, Kabutops doesn't get access to a rock type fast move, and as we know, the fast move dictates the max move. Second one here. I'm just loving how easy they go down. Wouldn't mind a shiny one for bragging rights, that would be good. But yeah, so annoyingly Kabutops doesn't have access, might as well leave this Lapras behind, doesn't have access to a rock type fast move, which means it doesn't have access to a rock type max move, making it a trash counter. And by far the best one is going to be then, as a counter, Gigantamax Cinderace. So hopefully you have that when we take on Gigantamax Butterfree very soon. I believe it's August 3rd, 2 to 5 PM local time. Unfortunately, this one wasn't a shiny either, and the IVs weren't particularly good either.
Right now there is also research preparing you for Gigantamax Butterfree, and you are going to get an encounter from that with Darumaka. Darumaka is a pretty useful Dynamax Pokemon, and will of course be a counter to Gigantamax Butterfree. However, there are just going to be better options available if you have them, and I'll be going through a best counters video for Gigantamax Butterfree soon. But if you don't have access to some of the more powerful Gigantamax Pokemon, Dynamax Darumaka could be an option.
Third time the charm, as they say. So hopefully this one is a shiny. And ironically, we are going to get Omanyte, which can obviously turn into Omastar, and I believe has Rock Blast or Rock Throw, something like that as its fast move, although I believe also it requires an Elite TM to acquire, but not getting access to that until the day after Gigantamax Butterfree. Not a shiny, unfortunately, here. So that is kind of annoying as well. I am a fan of Kabuto and Omanyte. I do like them, especially when you acquired them in Pokemon Red and Blue, when they're in their kind of like fossil state. Praise Helix. And it is nice to get them as Dynamax Pokemon now. Just wish some of these Dynamax Pokemon had a bit more use, especially when you do have them released before like a big Gigantamax event. It would be nice to have some usability there with them. I do want the shiny. It is one of my favorites. Not a shiny. It does look like a kind of like an alien Pokemon, and green's my favorite color, so the shiny would be nice. Gonna stay in the ball? Nope. Try again. I'm trying to just get the hang of how far this is, but yeah, it's pretty close to the screen. Reminds me of G-Max Snorlax and how difficult that was to kind of land the throw originally until you got used to it, but then that was bugged when that first came out, and then they patched it. That's probably my best one, at least 13 attack. One with 15 attack would be nice though. But yeah, I'll definitely chase the shiny for this. And I'll probably chase the shiny for Dynamax Omanyte as well. Please leak slap the like button as it massively helps. Let me know down below, did you manage to acquire the shiny Kabuto? And take care, and as always, catch you all in the next one.
Wait.